3 example stores which are doing incredible numbers right now. Let's take a look and learn from them. What is good, people? It's Fahad here, back with yet another value-packed video. Today, we are going to uncover 3 example stores, amazing looking stores that have done incredible in the past and are also doing great right now. I don't own these stores. These are on the internet, but I have done my research to understand how good they are doing, and I see really great numbers. And one thing that I particularly wanted to take away from these stores, because I try to keep a pulse on the market, try to see other stores out there that might be doing something better than me, and I want to learn what variable are they better at it than me so that I can learn from them, right? So one thing that stood out from these stores was their product descriptions. I was like, okay, I learned this, now let me just go ahead and show it to my viewers over here on the YouTube so that you guys get to learn as well. Take into the consideration. And essentially in this one is the product description. That variable was one that stood out in these 3 different looking stores, and I cannot stress it enough. Product descriptions are super important. It's very important how you list your products. Okay, so to run down on the 3 things that are super important in dropshipping. If any of these 3 are not correctly aligned or are not right, you are not gonna see any results. Okay, but if these 3 are aligned and the others are sort of on the edge, it's still okay because you will see the results. And those are essentially, one is the product itself, okay? Super important. If not a right product, you're not gonna see the sales that you want to. Second is the product description that we're gonna talk about today, and even take a look at some really good product descriptions. And then the third is the Facebook ads, right? You need to have a strategy dialed in. You cannot just randomly put in money there and expect great results. I've recorded a few videos talking about my Facebook ad strategies that I use for essentially not just testing products, but also scaling the products. I'm just gonna leave the link somewhere at the top over here or also inside of the description. But without further ado, let's dive right into these stores and take a look exactly what they are doing correctly that you aren't. All right, so the first one that I am going to start with is this store. It's called theprobaby.com. By the way, guys, I'm so sorry if these are your stores. If you are one of them who owns this store, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to be revealing your store, but it just happened to come across me and I'm here to, provide my viewers with the value. But anyway, so this store over here, they're trying to sell this amazing product. I like this product. Honestly, I see a lot of value in this product. It's high perceived. They are selling it for $99.95. I personally would buy this if I were to be on the buyer. And one thing that, again, this comes under product description and also under product listing, which is volume discount. So as you can see over here, they are doing something called volume discount here, where essentially the more you buy, the more discount you're going to have, okay? And it is a very powerful strategy. A lot of your buyers on your store are more prone to buying the same product twice or thrice for a lesser price as compared to some other product for a lesser price, but other product, okay? They're more prone to buying the same product because they could either have 2 of those in the house or they could just gift it to someone else, right? So volume discounts, super important. Make sure to have these. And I have also already done a video on volume discounts in the past, so you can take a look at those. But essentially, something that is also standing out over here is, oh, I like the animation here. See, that is what makes people stop and also be like, oh, add to cart. Okay, glooms like that. Let me just go ahead and click on it. There are many cognitive biases involved, but one thing that I wanted to highlight is the color combination. So if you can see over here, right off the bat, there's a lot of consistent color palettes being used over here, which look very nice. Honestly, this store is amazing. I'm a big fan of this store. I might have stores that are doing better than this store, but nonetheless, I'm gonna acknowledge them and appreciate for what they're doing over here. I really like how they have structured everything. So right off the bat, the product description starts with the perfect swimming aid for your baby. There you go. Amazing, high quality words being used at the right time, at the right place, right? Swimming aid for your baby. Like if someone reads that, it's super engaging and it makes people feel good. So one thing that you want to keep in mind is that people don't care about what you tell them. Rather, people care about how you make them feel. No matter if it is an in-person meeting or an online meeting like this. This is an online meeting with your customers, and they are only going to care or also remember how you make them feel, not what you told them, okay? This heading just makes you feel exciting, right? So if I were to have a kid, this would make me exciting. All right off the bat, this makes me exciting just listening to this, right? I'm not gonna go ahead and purchase per se from this store, but not bad. Being in the space, I know that they're doing something incredible here. So, starting off, did you know many low quality inflatables pose a huge hazard to your little one, as most parents only realize that there's a leak after discovering that their child is slowly sinking in the water? It could have been worse. See, there you go. Right off the bat, introducing the problem. They're introducing the problem. They're not trying to tell you the features of the product that most of the dropshippers out there do. They right off the bat, easy route, copy paste from AliExpress, put in the features. No, they're not doing that. They are not doing that at all. That makes it super, super powerful. So starting off right with a problem is the best way to start. One of the best ways, right? So they put a problem here, and then a picture makes you feel good looking at it, and also makes you see yourself inside the picture, right? Associate yourself inside the picture, which is again very powerful. Safely introduce your baby to the water. Don't waste your breath blowing. Those low quality inflatables are constructed with a high quality, is moisture proof, yet extremely breathable, lightweight, and super buoyancy. I love it. Designed for maximum comfort. One thing that I want to also highlight here is introducing the headings inside of the product description, right? Very important, very important. You always want to keep heading. So this is how your structure needs to be: heading, paragraph, and then a GIF or a picture or a video. Video, not really, but GIF, in my opinion, is the best from the bunch, right? So that is that, and designed for maximum comfort. Your baby will have a blast while building confidence as they learn to paddle and kick in the water in natural, safe position. Very, very nice, amazing. Yes, it is a product that has been there for a while, but the way that they're marketing, believe me, any product can be sold as long as you're a great marketer. And if you are good at marketing, just like how they are doing here, you can sell any product. Believe me, they're selling this a ton, I'm sure. Upgraded safety, anti-flip design. Again, a heading and then a paragraph, right? And even these paragraphs here are hitting the nail right in the head. Amazing, amazing ones. Going straight to the kill. One thing that I would do over here, of course, they're not perfect, right? And even if I were to take this, it's not gonna be perfect, but I'm gonna make sure that I bring it as close to perfection as possible. One thing that they're missing over here, probably they might have already tested and it did not work for them, is highlighting the words in the paragraph. So you always wanna make sure that you bold a few words out inside of your paragraph. That way, a few readers who are quick, right, just skim through the highlighted ones and understand what you're trying to say. So that is something that I always do inside of my descriptions. Again, the picture, the contrast, the color of the whole thing, amazing. Extra safety features. Again, talking about safety. Safety, we as human beings are number one priority. Always, always, always. Since the beginning of times to, until the end is always going to be safety, right? That is something primitive in us. And anything sold off of safety, we tend to buy more of. So putting the benefits of safety. And as you can see, so far, they have not even introduced any features. No features introduced, unlike 99% dropshippers out there. Most of the dropshippers out there are just trying to put in the features which are easy to put in. Just grab it from somewhere, from the internet, and just paste it. No, that's not how this game works. That is the reason you might not be seeing the results. You have to put in the benefits. People want to know, how is this product going to help them? Okay? Not what this product is. Always people want to know, how is this going to help them? Okay? So benefits, benefits, benefits. Precautions, nice. I like how the precautions are put in here. Specifications. Now, they're more so trying to put in the features than anything else. Specification, features, same thing. And over here, they're just trying to get a few guarantees sorted as far as their shipping goes. And yeah, you guys can go ahead and add this. I used to do that before in the past. Now I don't. But again, it really depends from product to product, store to store. If I'm seeing that my audience from store A are wanting to have a guarantee on the shipping, I'm more than happy to go ahead and do that. If I see that my audience does not need it, then I just remove it. Again, each and every variable needs to be tested, guys. That is the exact reason how you are going to move from point A to point B successfully. Okay, that is by testing out each and every variable. All right. So that is that from this store. They have pretty much done a great job at how they have put in their description here. So the next store that we are going to go to is called westhikers.co or .co, and they're trying to sell this mattress pro or sleeping bag. Not entirely sure what this is, but it looks exciting. It's a mattress, yeah, great. So as you can see over here, this store is doing something very similar, right? Doing the volume discount, buy more, pay less. Very great. 2 plus 15% off, 3 plus 20% off. So this motivates or encourages people to not just buy one, but buy two or buy three, hence increasing your AOV, which is average order value, which is one of the most important criterias to optimizing your e-commerce store and also being as profitable as possible on your storefront, right? Okay, so buy with purpose. Okay, use our mat with pride, knowing that percentage of your purchase goes towards planting trees around the earth. Great. Amazing. I love causes like these. Okay, only if you're legit, only if you're willing to do something like this, go ahead and do this. I've done this on many of my stores as well, right? And it is very easy. All you do is partner up with people online who are ready to do this for you. You don't have to manually go and plant trees or clean the ocean or feed a child. No, all of these causes, no, you don't have to manually do that. You can pay someone to do that as soon as you get an order. And if it is legit, if you're actually doing this can be very, very powerful, because you can leverage on the testimonials that you get out of these causes and put it onto your store and be like, hey, listen, another reason to buy from our store is that we help with right? So very, very important. Again, over here, as you can see, this store as well, heading, always, and a very catchy heading. It's not just like, great and compatible. No, that's a bullet point put as a heading. I don't want you to be putting a bullet point as a heading, rather a heading with purpose, with excitement put as a heading, okay? So our number one absolute best-selling outdoor product of 2020. Whoa, that catches people's attention. That does. Are you literally tired of camping on chilly, rocky, or rough terrain? When you are in the outdoors, restorative rest is essential. Now getting your beauty sleep camping is possible. Again, introducing the problem, right? They started off by introducing the problem and then right at it, snapping it with a solution. That is exactly what you want. Like I said, heading, paragraph, GIF. That is exactly what I do inside of my descriptions as well. Hiking with great outdoors is tough. After a hiking day, most backpackers are tired enough to pass out face first when they arrive at the setup spot. Luckily, we have created the ultimate inflatable mattress for outdoor enthusiasts. There you go. They have understood what the problem is, okay, and provided a solution. They have also understood the comfort level, or essentially the preferences of the users, and also mentioned it there. This is really to do with something called product market research. So there's product research where you go out there and find the product, but then after that there's product market research where essentially you go out there and do market research for that product. So essentially what I do is I go out there and find more stuff about the product that I'm trying to put out or list out on my store. And once I research about the product, then I understand what the problems are, what could be the solution, what are the people looking for, their preferences, etc., right? There are tons of things that you can look at, and anything that really stands out to you, make sure to take that and put it onto your store. Don't miss it out, right? And don't just randomly put in stuff that is not even relevant to the users or to the customers, right? Your goal with product description is to come out as resonatable as possible, right? You have to resonate 100% with your customers, and that's when people are ready to associate themselves with you. Okay, so that is that. Benefits of Mattress Pro, there you go, benefits, right? Again, this might be slightly different to what we saw previously, but hey, diversity does it, right? It's all about the diversity. And this might be slightly different to what we just saw from the previous store, but hey, you know what? You always want to be taking a look at different options, see which one works for you, and then work and come as close to that one as possible. Don't copy, but take inspiration, okay? And hence the reason why what I wanted to do was take the best or one of the best, but they look different, so that whatever works for you, take that, okay? So there you go. So again, benefits, no features here, right? All the benefits are put in here. And again, so something that I see over here is that they are sort of doing the same thing as far as the shipping goes. And even the picture that is used over here, the guarantee, the picture is similar as well. But that's fine. Again, if you are looking to use it, go ahead and use it. If not, don't. I don't particularly use it anymore. I used to do that 2 years ago, not that much now really. But hey, one more thing that you can do instead of your product description is actually go ahead and put in a 3 to 4 sentence paragraph, okay, which sort of acts as your testimonial. So you can come up with that paragraph, or you can take that testimonial from whatever platform that you find, either AliExpress or Amazon, take that and put it as a paragraph which looks legit. And that way people don't have to scroll all the way down to get hold of your product's testimonial. Rather, they can read it at the very beginning, that way increasing trust, right? Which is very, very crucial as well. So that is that with West Hikers. Let's take a look at the third store, which is called Grappler Pigs. And they're trying to sell a food grinder. Again, I've sold many types of grinders, many types of crushers in the past, and tools of this sort, which actually work because there's always a demand for it. Now, one thing that you have to keep in mind is that your marketing strategy has to be spot on to make sure that you actually sell a lot of these, right? So let's go through it again. Save a lot of time in the kitchen while cooking with GP Pro Food Grinder. This fine grinder will replace your tools like a manual meat grinder, vegetable chopper, etc. It's suitable for meat, fruit, peanut, walnut, bean, and so on. Again, you know, GIF. I love the GIF over here. I love the way that they are trying to brand this out as well. Benefits, GIF. So one thing that they followed here is that for each benefit, there's a picture and a paragraph, which is very important. And also, I wouldn't say important, which is very, very smart, because it could work, right? And they're using an emoji right before the benefit itself. Very, very, very smart. Well, this works for them, eh? All in all, this works for them. So it does not really matter what they do or if they do anything wrong or right, but it works for them. And the quality of the images here is awesome as well. I love the quality of the image used over here. Easy to clean and use. Security, the GIF is awesome. Breaking down, there you go. This is what sells. This is what I see with winning stores than anything else, right? Their use of media, the way that they use their media, the places they use their media is awesome, right? And as you can see over here, this picture over here is awesome. Just look at it, start button, motor unit, like it's breaking down the entire product and showing why people should trust this store, why they should think that they are the owner of this store, even though they're drop shipping, and why they are the ones that are manufacturing and are killing it, right? Awesome, just love it. And then finally, towards the end, as you have seen with all the stores, finally towards the end, they put a few features, information of the product, because why not, you know? But in the beginning, they always start with a benefit. And again, these guys are putting a guarantee as well. And if not satisfied with your product within 30 days of delivery, so they're letting people know upfront that, hey, it might take 30 days to ship out. And it's okay to let people know. Turn your disadvantages to advantages, right? Let people know that it may take longer, but you guarantee if at all it takes more than 30 days, you are going to provide them the refund. Don't be scared to do that, right? So there you go. And the icons that they have used for guarantees, different types of guarantees here. Awesome, just love it. Again, buy more, get more discount. Not particularly a volume discount, but something very similar, and trying to upsell so that they can increase their average order value. And of course, they all have got their own reviews. So there you go, guys. I hope this video did provide you guys a value. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you like the videos that I put out here, and also drop the like button if you actually enjoyed this video, right? But one thing that I want to tell you guys with the product description is that always keep in mind the one hack, takeaway, trick, tip that you can take away from this video of mine today is that make sure that your focus is to make people feel good rather than just putting out good stuff out there with no purpose and with no emotions attached, because it's all about emotions. Always remember this: we human beings do not take decisions logically, especially when we are trying to buy something. Let's be honest, when the entire planet buys something, they buy it emotionally and then justify it logically. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about the emotions, right? To give you an example, if you look at McDonald's, if you look at Burger King, if you look at all of these fast food chain restaurants, why are these the biggest restaurants on the planet? Even though logically, if you think, they're poison, they're selling poison to you, right? McDonald's sells you poison. It does not sell you a burger, it sells you a poison. But the thing is, people see it emotionally. For them, they feel good when they buy it, right? Again, this is an analogy that you can keep in mind. It might not really help you with the product description, but understanding the mindset, the analogy that goes behind it will help you go further. So one thing that I can also tell you guys is always make sure that you're keeping a pulse on the market. See who is killing it in the market, see who is rising in the market, and watch them closely, right? Don't keep your enemies, or in this case your competitors, way too far that you cannot analyze them, right? And don't forget them, and don't keep them very close so that they start analyzing you and they start stepping over you with their dirty shoes. Rather keep them close that you can analyze them, but far enough that they don't step on you, right? So that is something that you always want to do in business, not just in dropshipping, but in business overall. So make sure you are going out there regularly and finding stores that are doing great, to understand what they're doing great, so that variable you can take, not copy entirely, take inspiration off of and install it onto your store. So I hope this one helps, guys. Again, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Do not forget doing that. But hey, it was great to have a conversation with you guys today on this video, and I'll talk soon. Peace.